We should be good. Mm-hmm. Very. Hello, Coin. What's up? I'm getting everything set up. You know what's not cool? Moving around so much. Because it's just like I have 3 suitcases. I have to drop one off. Well, I have to drop all of them off. But the situation is complicated. And uh yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot. Tafa, I got worried you weren't streaming tonight. No, I was. It's just so much. It's so much. Like, you know. Anyways, where's my tea? I had my tea here. I hope you guys can hear me and it's all fine. One thing I forgot to do before this stream is set once. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. Okay. Rooting for Diego. You guys will see who I'm gonna end up picking. And because I actually, so what I did, I'm not gonna go over the early prelims. I'm just gonna go over the regular prelims and then the main card. This way I can give you higher quality picks, because I don't know any of the dudes on those early prelims. So we will not do that, okay? That is the deal. Okay. Let me just set up the browser link here. Just so I have it. Give me a moment. Okay. Well, that's not 1 second. Why is it doing this to me? Let me check coin. Let me check if this works. And I don't think it is because I'm trying to open the bout details, but it's not letting me. It's not showing up. Okay, so we're just going to use topology for today. That's okay. For the moment. This is why I should have checked it before. But that's okay. You've got wings coming out of your head? I do. I do, actually. How fitting. How fitting. I was just gonna say, like, I was talking to my friend, my hair is getting so long. You guys have never seen it this long. You guys have only, because I've had it so short for such a long time, I forgot what it looked like long. Anyways. Oops. Copy. Oh, why is it doing that? Why is it transparent like that? I think there's something wrong with my computer. Do you guys see that? Why is it? I Am I doing something wrong? Can someone help me? This has never happened to me before. Okay. One fight got canceled. Which one was it? Is there an add background option? Wait, hold on. I mean, I always do it. Wait, give me a second. I always do it this way where I just add. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I know what to do. I need to do the screen capture. Okay. Well, okay. We're just gonna. There we go. There we go. I should have. Sorry, guys. I should have done this before. But that's okay. Let's just. Let's just clean this up real quick. I guess if this is the case, I could use this. Okay, well, anyways, we're gonna do it this way for tonight. Disorganization, guys. Sorry. J165, thank you for the $5. So I fucking fight fair. Early prims tomorrow are so trash. They're all road to UFC finals, and Shuljubli won it. That's how bad it is. Are you serious? And Shuljubli won that? Oof. Oof. That's when you know. That's when you know things are off. Okay. Dang, and Shuljubli's back. Guess who else is back, guys? Torrez Finney is back. Hey, been very a little bit stressed, but that's just typical, I guess. Jubilee was the Cody Garbrandt of Road to UFC. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. I just realized this show. Okay, I need to hold on. Give me a second. Okay. So you guys are getting very, very. We're getting raw here. Anyways, thank you guys for being patient with me. Anyways. Oh. Okay. Torres Finney is my guy, bro, dude, on some business. Yeah, I guess he is. I guess he is. He's looking okay, by the way. He's looking okay. You guys, I will tell you, my picks this week are interesting. Raw as why do you guys always take everything the wrong way? Raw doesn't always mean what you have it mean in your head. Anyways, we're gonna go over the picks. Um, let's start out. We're not doing this. We're starting off with this one. And I actually picked Yizha. Why, you might ask? Well, I just feel like Kaan Ofli, or not Kaan Ofli. Yes, Kaan Ofli. Just sorry, my bad. Kaan Ofli has never had fighter energy, first of all. Yeah, and Yizha, okay. Do you guys remember who was that one Chinaman recently that was supposed to be the prospect that, usually gets the first round KOs, but then he got chinned? I'm worried this might be the case for Yizha, but he's fighting Kaan Ofli, who isn't that great at countering or anything else. So I feel like this will be fine. This feels like a solid fight for Yizha to just get the win. I think it's going to be a first round dominant finish. unless he leaves his chin in the air, which I don't think he will. But that is my prediction. There are so many tabs going here right now, by the way. So many tabs. Okay. Okay. I don't even know who Ofli is. I saw him fight once. And yeah. Oh, it was Zhang Mingyang. Yeah. The other guy that got chinned. I'm picking Yizha because he has only one name. Is it one name? Sometimes they combine them. I know they've done this in the past for the Chinese names. They've just combined. Like his name might be Jia or like Yi, and the last name is Jean, and they just combine it. Hopefully it's chinny as fuck. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Jonathan Micallef versus Oban Elliott. I think this is the easiest like fight to pick on this card. Obviously, I'm going with Jonathan Micallef. Actually, maybe it's not the easiest one to pick, but I'm going with Jonathan Micallef just because I feel like. Oh, you're going with Oban, Charles? I could see that. Because here's the thing, Oban fights with a lot of ego, and that could pay off. I just don't. You guys are going with Oban? Interesting. I'm not gonna like endorse my pick on this matchup, but I just feel like Micallef just won against Jusei, and I don't know about you guys, but I always felt like Jusei was pretty good. Kevin Jusei. I don't know, I thought that was a solid win. And he was an underdog. He was a huge underdog in that fight, I'm pretty sure. Um yeah. But the only thing is I haven't seen enough of Micallef's fights to make like a solid conclusion. That's why I'm not endorsing this pick. Did you say just got chinned badly in round 1 in PFL? Ooh, is he? Oh, okay, so maybe just say is not as good as we all thought he was. I mean, Oban's not terrible. Oban's not terrible. For some reason, I just remember his last performance being extremely disappointing. Like, hold on a second. Because he had... Yeah, like this against Sukhyun Ko. I mean, I remember him doing pretty well against Basil Hafez, but Basil Hafez isn't good either. Preston Parsons? I don't remember this fight, actually. No, I remember him actually being pretty decent, but... I don't know. Juliano, thank you for the $2. Oban wins ego card. Maybe he might. He might. I'm not like this is definitely not a matchup I feel confident about. I could totally see him winning. You guys will see though. I feel like this might be the underdog card. You know how last week was the favorites card? I feel like this is the underdogs card. People forget, man. Basil Hafez went to a split decision with JDM. Ah, interesting. See, this it's like sometimes we just get these moments where you can't tell. You can't tell. You guys will see, by the way. There are fights coming up which I feel very strongly about. We'll see, which might be controversial opinions. So brace yourself. All right. Let's go to the next one. This one. I honestly thought they cut Torrez Finney, but here he is. Apparently he is the underdog. I'm pretty sure. He is the underdog, and we are going with him. We're going with Torrez Finney because Jacob Malkoun gives me total victim vibes. I don't know about you guys, but every interaction I've seen with him and just like his energy, I just feel like he's the perfect opponent for Torrez Finney to just impose himself upon. Do you know what I mean? Um, yeah. I just feel like we saw what Torrez Finney did with what's that other dude's name? The guy with the rune tattoos. Robert Valentin. Yeah. We saw what Torrez Finney did to Robert Valentin. So I just feel like he's like totally gonna do this to Jacob Malkoun. I only feel like they put Jacob Malkoun on this card because he's Australian. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, Robert Valentin. Um, this is a tough card to bet on. I don't know a lot of these people. I like Fiziev, Ty, and Hooker as dogs. You'll see who else I like. Okay, you guys will see. I'll get there. I'll get there. Um, but yeah, I think that Torrez Finney gets this win, and I feel pretty good about it. Does UFC show? Okay, because sometimes they don't show what the. Oh yeah, he's a plus 110 underdog, by the way. But we're gonna go with Torrez Finney. This is my favorite underdog pick on this card, by the way. Seriously, 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 I feel pretty good about Torrez Finney winning. I never would have. I never thought I would ever say that I'm endorsing a Torrez Finney pick, but I really am. I really am. I really am because this guy gives victim vibes. Victim vibes, submissive vibes, submissive victim vibes. Um, yeah. Okay. So oh, let's go to the next one, guys. Cam Rowston versus Cody Brundage. Now, this is an interesting one for me. I I'm going with Cam Rowston, but I honestly feel like Brundage could get the win just because Brundage usually shows up without a plan and like he hopes for the best. He has the Kevin Holland approach in my eyes. And I hate ever betting on fights like this, so I would recommend you stay away from this one. Because it's like Cody Brundage fighting with all improvisation, zero preparation. It's what it feels like. It's what it feels like. So Cody Brundage by disqualification. It's hit or miss with him. I don't really like. I feel like I didn't really like his performance against Eric McConaughey. I feel like he let that fight kind of slip away from his hands, and I don't know. I just feel like this is like also he's I think on UFC's website. What does it say the odds are? So he's a plus 275 and Cam Rowson is a minus 350. Like these are terrible, terrible, terrible price tags. So I just don't even bother with this one. I'm going with Cam Rowson, but again, I'm not condoning this one. Okay, let's go to the next one. Junior Tafa versus Billy Elekana. I'm picking Billy Elekana just because Junior Tafa has never been that guy. Junior Tafa has never been a fighter. I feel like he's lost some weight recently, a little bit. I don't know. That's what it looked like at the weigh-in, but that's not enough for anything to happen. Like I swear to God, I feel like he only went into fighting because his brother fights. But yeah. By the way, you guys are asking what website this is. This is Minted MMA. Um, I'm gonna be making my picks from here on here from now on, and I've also posted my breakdown if you want. It's available for purchase if you want to go if you want to have my notes and everything. Um, I have that available. I can link it. Hold on a second. I can link it. Give me a moment. It's 2.99. It's 2.99. You don't have to buy it, but it's there available if you want it. Anyways, and then all of the notes are there with everything. So, okay. let's continue. Let's continue. We're going with Billy Elekana just because he is an actual fighter, even though I think he's not the best. He's good enough to win against Junior Tafa. Junior Tafa, like I swear to God, has gone into like the fetal position way too many times as a fighter. He'll get attacked, and instead of having a plan or any sort of uh, retaliation, it's just a complete submission, complete giving up. Yeah, that's not what you want to see in the fighter that you are picking to win, you know? So Junior Tafa is just not a winner, unfortunately. Yeah, he hasn't communicated to me that he's a winner in any capacity, so we're going with Billy Elekana. Seems to be pretty legit. Yeah, he's a tomato can indeed. Again, like certain like sometimes the UFC just puts certain fighters on the card that are from that place. So Junior Tapa is from Australia and therefore he's on the card. Same thing with Jacob Malkoun. Both of these dudes are cans. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one, guys. Quillan Salkilld versus Jamie Mullarkey. Again, Jamie Mullarkey. They're putting him on this card because he's Australian. Do you guys think Jamie Mullarkey has a chance? This is my question. Actually, let's do a poll. By very 10.2K subscribers. Hell yes, donor. Yeah, and guys, if you're new here, like the video and subscribe so that we can grow this beautiful community. Um yeah. Mullarkey feels he claims to like he's been saying he feels pretty good about this, but I don't know. I don't yeah, over 1.5. Something like I could go over for sure. But I actually think it's going to be a round 2 situation, by the way. Here I've predicted round 2. Apparently it doesn't say that, but I've predicted round 2. I'm not sure I guess it didn't save. Okay, yeah, I predicted round 2 for this, and it's to me it seems pretty straightforward. Again, I don't know if you guys were here last week, but Quillan Salkilld has the same energy that what did that hold on. The dude from last week. Josh Hokit. So Quillan Salkilld has the same energy as Josh Hokit and Chris Garcia. It's like the same intense and same in like Sergey Pavlovich also they have this energy. Um and Jamie Mullarkey is just like has more of that like songy dong energy, you know what I mean? Like he's there to just do the job in the cookie cutter kind of way. Um Whereas I feel like Quillan Salkilld is like a bit of a sniper, honestly. Although I know he's had um some moments where like he just had easy opponents like Jubilee, but overall I would say he's pretty fucking solid. I don't know, like from what I've seen, I think against Jamie Malarkey pretty straightforward, you know what I mean? Yeah, he does seem like a sacrificial lamb. It's almost one of these situations where I can't tell if it's like one of those situations where it's like really UFC? Is this the matchup you're making? It's almost confusing to me. It's so it's so obvious that it's almost I feel like there's a catch involved. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a catch. Anyways, anyways. People forget man look quick did to Jubilee. That was definitely a memorable moment. They'll never forget that one. Um and the head kick KO he just got. he just got a head kick KO against the head kick KO. It was against Nasrat Hakparast. Yes, that's who it was against. Yeah, he's very solid. Honestly, and he did pretty well against Yanala Shmooze too. Yanala Shmooze, I think Yanala Shmooze is actually a pretty good fighter. Like B tier, solid B tier fighter, I would say. You know what I mean? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now you guys might be shocked. You guys might be shocked. I'm picking Tai Tuivasa for a first round KO, okay? Oh, I can click on their names in the matchup, can I? Where can I? Oh, I can. Sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, but I'm going with Tai Tuivasa. Oh, word. Okay, sorry, my bad. I'm dyslexic apparently. So, cool. I'm going with Tai Tuivasa. Now let me explain. I watched every single one of Tai Tuivasa's past 5 fights. Okay? You want to say he's on a 5-fight losing streak? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But look who he's been losing against. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, actually solid fighter. Marcin Tybura, actually this one I did not watch. But I watched Alexander Volkov, Sergey Pavlovich, and Cyril Gane. And let me tell you something. These are all he went all the way with Cyril Gane. Oh, sorry, not with Cyril Gane. What's it? Oh, wait, by punches. No, but he went pretty far with Cyril Gane. Okay, he went all the way with well, not all the way actually. He went all the way with Rozenstruik, but he made it pretty far. Okay, with all of these dudes, and he won against Derek Lewis. Okay, he won against Derek Lewis. Look at this. Let me zoom into this. Okay, win. Derek Lewis by elbow, round 2. Okay, 1:40 into the round 2. Okay, Tallison Teixeira. Let me tell you about Tallison Teixeira, because I swear to God, this dude he's just another Petrino. He's another Petrino. I cannot endorse him. He got cooked by Derek Lewis. This dude, in 35 seconds, fighting Derek Lewis, didn't have enough brain cells to realize he was fighting Derek Lewis. Everybody knows that when you fight Derek Lewis, you cannot be careless. He will KO you in round 1. Round 1 is Derek Lewis's round. And Tallison Teixeira, like, if you watch that fight, okay? If you watch that fight, he just left his chin in the air. Totally for Derek Lewis to just take for free. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. Derek Lewis does good against tall fighters. Okay, but also against I just feel like Tallison Teixeira totally did not see. Why is my computer overheating? Okay, I don't know. But Tallison Teixeira just did not do what he was supposed to do, okay? In that fight. Derek Lewis, okay, sorry. Ty's been eating a lot of blueberries recently. You have a point, but no thanks of Ty. I'm not saying I feel really confident about this, but there's too much for me to want to pick Tallison, okay? I just feel like if there's ever a fight for Tai Tuivasa to win, this is the one. Look at Tallison Teixeira's record. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's what look at Tallison Teixeira's record. Who has he fought? He fought Justin Tafa, and he lost against Derek Lewis. Like, we don't have enough information, okay? I'm going to pick Tai Tuivasa. Listen, to me, it's 50-50. I could see both. I could see Tallison Teixeira winning too. I'm not saying you should bet on him, I think if you're gonna bet on an underdog, bet on Torrez Finney, okay? But yeah, I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't like, and I didn't like Tallison's vibe either. Like I feel like I feel like this is totally a fight that Tuivasa can win. I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on to the next one, guys. Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Luffy. Ruffy. Stuffy. Okay, I'm gonna go with Mauricio. After watching the weigh-in especially, he seemed pretty solid. He seemed solid. He even, yeah, you guys probably saw it, but like Rafael Fiziev was trying to intimidate him, and then he just had no reaction, and then even said that like he basically tried to communicate that Rafael Fiziev seemed shaky. And I kind of agree. Very, I saw Michael Johnson sparring at my MMA gym. Damn, did you go say hi? That's pretty cool. Little celeb moment. I feel like Michael Johnson's quite an intimidating dude, though. Like, I feel like if I saw him at the gym, I would just